Hi everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to do Roxy's weekly challenge. I haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do, but anyway, we'll just wing it. But the first thing we're going to do is create just some more neutral background collage papers. So we'll do that first. We'll do a couple. I've got a couple of dry ones here, so then I might work on those. But I'll just go through my process, even though you've seen me do this sort of thing a million times. We'll just take, I'm just taking one sheet. You can do a big long one if you want to, but I'm just going to do little ones because sometimes, as I mentioned the other day, I like working on little things. And then you'll need some, just some sort of base page, and then you'll need also, and I don't even mind if the edge of this shows, you'll need some scraps of paper like that. Look at this old invoice, so I might use a bit of that. The glue will iron it out a little bit. So I could just tear that down there. And I'll just put a little bit of glue. Now someone said they'd like to see me gluing. So I'll just move this over. Sometimes I don't have room to move myself, move the glue book over. It just gets in my way. So, and then I'm going to put the glue here because that's very fragile. So I've just put it along the edge. So I'm sure the edge is going to stick. And then I'm going to put it on my paper. And just see how that goes. I need to put a little bit up there as well. Yep, so you'll need some sort of plainer scraps of paper. So it's a good way to use those smaller bits up. And that's how those even started was... the ones that I've already done was just using up the bits and pieces of smaller pieces of paper. So just glue that down. Let me just see if I can see my card. And then you might, after that, once I got, that's as far as I've gotten. Well, after that, you might need or some watercolors or some watercolor pencils, or you might, and you'll need a biro. I'm going to use a black biro as well. And you might need, let me think about it. You might need, got some tea-dyed paper here. We'll glue that down. You might need some ohuhu or alcohol ink markers. So just a variety of things to do this project. You could maybe even use some acrylic paint if you wanted to. So we're going to do like a bit of a mix. And I'm not sure if I'm creating, like, they could be anything, what we're going to create. They could be tags, they could be pockets, they could be sort of little things that you tear up and you could just fill a page and then tear them up and use them as embellishments. You could use stamps. I might decide to pull out the stamps. I don't know, but you'll see as the video goes along, sort of thing. Now I need to find some more plain paper. This is a good piece. So all of these random bits of paper are really great for doing these sorts of pages. So how is everyone? I hope you're well. Oh yeah, we went to Modena for the weekend. I already forgot that. So we stayed at our friend's place. He lives there and he's one of my husband's best friends from university. And yeah, he's from Modena, so he quite often, he's the one, I think I probably mentioned him before. He comes down and visits us quite a lot in the summertime, and we haven't been up there for a really long time, like years. We're trying to remember the last time we went there, and it's just been hard, sometimes, Lulu had sport on the weekends and stuff like that. Oh, I just got to get the door. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. It was the doorbell. Yep, so we went to Modena for the weekend, which was really nice. It's a really pretty town and quite happening since the first time we went there when Lulu was little. I think Mum even came. I mean, she loved it. But now, all these streets that we had been down before, it's just buzzing. It's full of cafes and, places to have pre-dinner drinks, and it's just lots of new restaurants, and it's just a really nice place, really nice, not that I went shopping, but really nice looking shops. I sort of just looked in the windows and stuff because I'm not a big shopper, although I do like to see different shops. Here's a pink. Why don't we put that down? yeah, so we had a really lovely time and great food. It was only for one night. We went up in the afternoon because Lulu had school in the morning and she had a test, so she couldn't miss school. And she's quite stressed, actually. They've got a lot of tests and things happening already. They've only been at school not even a month. So we just went for the night. And then he organised for us to go to this place in the hills outside of Modena, near Castel Vetro. Or Vetri, I don't know. He's always laughing because he said you just could invent a new Italian language because I'm always making words up. So we went there, and it's like they make balsamic vinegar, the really good stuff. So we bought some of their vinegar that they make, and then they also have Lambrusco, which is a typical wine from Modena. It's the red wine it's a sparkling red wine, but they've made like a rosé one. So we bought some of that, and we ate lunch there, and it was quite modern actually. But I felt like it was an Aussie, or probably even in the US, they're like that, bit like a more sort of modern building, winery sort of thing. And it has, like, you can stay there. I can't remember what it was called. You can stay there, and it had a most beautiful pool, but it was cold, so we didn't go swimming or anything like that. Now, how did I get water on there? I don't know. We're going to do another one. Just one more, just so we can do this process again. And they had a really nice looking pool. You know, if it was warm enough, I would be wanting to jump in it. And then it was built on top of a hill, and you could see all of the, there was a little lake at the bottom. It kind of reminded me of the Southern Highlands in Australia as well, those sort of rolling hills. And then there was like all these vines everywhere, and they're already changing colour. So that was really cool. It was very pretty. And then we just visited a little town, and then we came home, really. So, I mean, it's not very far for us. It takes a little bit, probably an hour and 15 minutes to get there. So, so it was just a nice little stopover, really. And yeah, and our friend was, you know, he was thrilled because he comes and stays with us all the time, but we haven't been up there, and so he was wanting to return the hospitality a little bit. But the Duomo there is really, I really love it, and it's a very interesting cathedral because he just lives around the corner from the cathedral, and he was telling us that, I need to look it up because I don't know the exact story about the cathedral, but basically I don't know when, but the people of Modena, they didn't have an archbishop, a vescovo, and so the people, they didn't have a cathedral. I don't know, it was probably in the medieval times or earlier, maybe Romanic, and they decided to build themselves a cathedral, and so they built the cathedral, the people, without having an archbishop or the church didn't do it. It was the regular people that I know I keep repeating myself because I'm trying to get it out, that built the cathedral. And it's all made with, it's really interesting, it's made with all different sort of stones and marbles, so it's all different colors, you know, so like a patchwork of brickwork, and it's really amazing. They must have had, you know, someone who knew how to build a church, obviously, because they have all the, you know, the archways and the columns and everything. And then on the outside they've got a low relief on the front of the Duomo, where the big the big window, the big round window, they call it a rosetta. That on the front there, at the big front doors, they've got all this low relief sculpture, and it's the story of the Bible, the beginnings of man, with Noah's Ark and Cain and Abel and all that sort of thing. And it was because the people in, you know, obviously we'll probably all know this, but it was everywhere, they were illiterate, you know, the regular everyday people, maybe not the wealthy men, but the regular everyday people were illiterate, and so they couldn't read the Bible, so they that's why they did frescoes of the religious scenes all around in churches and stuff. And sometimes they do it with sculpture. So the cathedral in Modena has the sculptures. And so it was just telling them the story of the beginnings of man. And then there's on one side, there's another entry door, and it's really beautiful. It's all, again, low relief, sculptured sort of panels. And it's the jobs for each month. So it might be harvesting, planting, all that sort of stuff. So that was really amazing. And then inside it's just lovely, and there are the relics of San Gimignano there. And our friend Mo said that you know, on the San Gimignano's day, I guess he's the patron saint maybe of Modena. I don't know, I'd have to ask. But they open it, and he said, you know, you can see the actual, you know, bones in there. And then on the outside, on the main side where the big square is, there's this portico. There's this like terrace. It looks like a terrace sort of thing. And it's not a terrace, but you know what I mean. And sorry, I'm just looking for some paper. That's why you're getting a very broken story here. I'm looking for here it is. So yeah, so they have this sort of, it's like a balcony up the top. Maybe they went up there, the priests and stuff, or the archbishops, when they had to announce things. And there's this like, there's this bone hanging on the wall, like it's this huge curved half moon sort of bone. Oh, there's Wendy's thing. And they found it when they were doing the foundations of the church, when they were digging down, and they found it buried. And Mo was telling us that, you know, it was in the Romantic or medieval times. They thought that it was the bone of a dragon, and they hung it on the wall. And, you know, obviously later the archaeologists have discovered it was the bone of a whale. It's a whale bone. And it's a whale bone because Modena, even here, it was all underwater millions of years ago. And so it's a whale bone, which I thought was really fascinating. So anyway, when you can take note, when you go to Modena, you'll know all these things. But that's what I mean. I need to sort of look it up more, because Mo couldn't remember everything that, you know, about this. So it's a very interesting church, but he couldn't remember everything. So, anyway, so then the people built the church, the townspeople, because they didn't have one. And I guess it got consecrated at some point by the Vatican. It became, you know, the Duomo of Modena. And there's some lovely frescoes in there and things like that too. So it's a really lovely place to visit. Okay, so there we go. I've done 2. I've chitter-chatted away about Modena, and I've done 2 of these. Okay, so these are going to be my bases. I'm hoping this is going to work. Oh, I don't have to publish the video if it doesn't work. I'll have to think of something else. So I'll put those ones aside because they're wet, and they don't always cut so well when they're wet. And I'll use these dry ones. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to get my cutter, and I'm going to cut them down. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there. Sometimes I don't glue things down properly. I'm just going to cut them down into different shapes. Some can be long and some can be smaller. So we'll do some smaller ones and 2 even smaller ones that way. Or will I do? No, I think I'll do them that way. So just cut them down like that. And I think I'll cut down this one and leave that one, because we'll put, you know, I don't know how much we'll get through. Do those like maybe a long narrow one, and then maybe 3, maybe some long narrow ones. Yeah, why not? Okay, so they're my bases. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? So you can then decide, as I said, you could just do some on here and then cut them out and use them to embellish. I think I'm going to make these, and then I can decide what to do with them. I think I'm going to fall off my chair. Now here comes the experimentation part, because that up to this point it's been pretty standard, hasn't it? So I'm just going to see, I've got my watercolor pens here too if I want those. But I was thinking I might try, oh, you know what else I've got? Where are they? Where are they? Just a second. Now how am I in such a mess? I've hardly even been in here. Oh, here they are. No, that's painted papers. I don't want painted papers. Oh, here they are. I wanted to see if I might like to use some of these in my background. So, for example, this piece could go. I am going to have little backgrounds. This could fit onto this one. So maybe we'll work on this one here. Put that down there. That was with the watercolor on the papers. And let me see, I've just got to see how dark. That's really dark, that color. I don't know if I want really dark right now. I want pale. Is this one pale? It's quite pale. I'm going to do some random lines. I don't know, it could be terrible. It could just look terrible. Who knows? I always say that, but it's the truth. I like these because they kind of look like they've been painted. So I'm just going to do some random lines like this. You probably think I'm so weird, but I really do like mixing these things, doing these mixed things. And then I'm going to grab a black biro. You could use like a micron, or I could use this pen. But if you then went and used something watery, then they're going to run. So a black biro is always quite a good option, unless you've got a Sharpie. I don't think I have a Sharpie, so I just use my biro. And I'm going to do just some random botanical sort of drawings on them. They're kind of in the style of the stitched ones that I did. So this is when I did the stitching, the free flow stitching challenge. No, collaboration. It wasn't really a challenge. Well, it was a challenge for me. So this is a good thing to do instead of doing that, like if you don't want to stitch. And then up here I was thinking I might just do some random markings. I'll use this darker color. Like that. And we could even then do some stamping, but I want to color these in. I'm going to color these in. So I'm just going to take some color, maybe this color. Let's see. Yeah, I like that color, and I'm going to color it in. So first I'll use, oh look, it makes it go transparent too. You can see the paper underneath. That's really cool. I'm just going to, and then I'll go around the edges with the finer edge. So probably I should have done my lines after I did the colouring in. Oh, that would take forever. I'll have to use this edge. Let's see. We don't want to take forever. So Lulu said that the Ohuhu has paint markers. I thought I'd get her them for her birthday because she seemed quite keen about them. Okay. And then here. Helicopter. Can you hear that? And you could do some stamping in the background if you wanted to before you did this. Okay, and I feel like I do need to put some sort of stamping. Let's see what I've got in here. Oh, no, they're in the wrong spot. I don't want those. What's this? What's this stamp like? I haven't used that one yet. Oh gosh. Wait, I think they're stuck. What colour is this? I don't want green. I could have cobalt blue might be nice. Let's see if I can find it. That's red. No, not. Oh no, so that's cobalt blue. I don't want cobalt blue. I want the other one. Cornflower blue. Where's my cornflower blue gone? Cornflower blue, I was thinking. But I just want to see what this stamp looks like. So I'll give it a whirl. And then, I don't know if I've got it. I can't see. I can't see for looking. I can't see if it's upside down or not. It is. Oh, cotton branch. Well, I haven't drawn a cotton branch, but I will. That's what I'm going to stamp there. I think these things are really fun. Really fun things to do. I like the colour. The colour's working well. And then I'm wondering, I like that. Could be nice with some script behind. Could also do that. I'll just put that back on its thing. And then I'm wondering if I might just do a random, let's just pull this out. I like these number stamps. I really like these. Or I might use this little one. How about that? And I might do with the Stays On Saddle Brown. Stays On Saddle Brown. In the spirit of letting you know what I'm using. That. Oh, I always get that horrible. I'm terrible at stamping. But I like that. I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to put an eyelet punch in it, but we'll do that. No, wait, I'll have to decide. See, that could be like a side tuck, but it could also be a tag. It could be a little page in a hinged page in a little journal too. So we'll do some more and then we'll finish them off. We'll decide. So we've got this one here. And I think I'll do something, I don't know. Maybe, you could just do some little doodly drawings and have like a little catalogue of little drawings that you might like to do for this sort of thing. So I've done that one, and I need to do a different colour. Obviously, you've got to remember that what's behind, the colours that you've got behind are going to alter the colour of your marker. That one's got a big blob on it. But I am liking these markers. And I didn't stick any other papers behind this one because I think it's got plenty going on. So I'll just colour that in. Oops. So that's that. I feel like I might like this stamped. I might use the other blue. That's brown. Oh, it's here. I'm looking for it over there. It's here. I could just go like this. Stamp that there. And then I'm wondering, do I want to put any stripes on here at all? I don't know. Let's see what this colour looks like. That's quite dark. I'll do little markings. On there. Don't think I need anything else. I think that one's done. That's all I'm going to do on that one, and then we'll finish it off. We've got this one here. Let's see. Have a piece of, maybe we'll go with the green. There's my scissors. I haven't needed many scissors for this. It's kind of a weird thing I'm doing, isn't it? It's not your run-of-the-mill normal stuff, but I don't know. I just like doing different things, trying out different things, just giving it a go. Put that over there. I might just put that here. you know what else you can do? I saw a lady doing this. Now, where's my little... I don't have a mini hole punch. Here, where's my little one? I thought I brought it in here. Like you guys should know where my stuff is. Can't see it. Anyway, I wanted to just see what this looks like if I just punch out some circles from here. Oh, I think they could look nice here and there. And these, I did these when I showed you how to, you know, colouring these things in. I'm using circles, guys. Pick yourselves up off the floor. And I'm not even thinking about it. I'll probably hate it. That's what'll happen. I won't like what I've done. But we're using our bits. I'll put that one here. We probably need a third one, but I don't want to have it in that colour. I don't want to have it all the same, but that's all I've got. I don't know where my other labels are. I could... No, I don't want to add another colour. That's what I just said. So I could just go with this colour. We'll see what happens. It's all about the fun, really. Okay, so that's that. Now, what will we draw on this one? It's all going to be botanical, little simple botanical drawings. Stylized, simple botanical drawings. Oh, I could have done them into the dots, couldn't I? Ding dong. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll do it now. I've got a smaller hole punch. That's what I wanted, but I couldn't find it. I'm sure you think this is the weirdest wacko thing ever, but it's fun. Okay, so I think I want to use some sort of colour. What does this colour look like? It looks like the other colour, but anyway. Do I want to use that colour? No. I've changed my mind. What about pink? So I just think I might, not those ones that are on the stickers, but these ones I might just, oh, look how it bleeds. Just want to go around them. Oh, that's really crazy. I might not like this one. That's really crazy, isn't it? Well, I will go around those. I've changed my mind. So that they can work together. That's a mess. Well, well. So let's do, I might do this down the side. I always think don't judge it until you've finished it. I'm going to put some sort of stamping there, and I think I'm going to use maybe blue, or will I use stone grey? But I don't know where it is. I think I pulled it out. It's right here in front of my face. And what will we use? Okay. Just trying to think, do I want to put that up there? Yeah, why not? I'll just try not to make a mess. There we go. I like that. I might put that a bit everywhere. Oh, it's a hot mess. But anyway, you've got to experiment. Okay, next. and we'll sort them out afterwards, see what they look like. Okay, where's the one that I had? So you can also use these bits. I'm just going to stick that down in a random fashion. So you can make these are just labels. They're the papery ones, not the plasticky sort of feeling ones. And I just coloured them in with the oh-hoo-hoos. Just going to do some marking down here. Sounds like I'm marking a homework or something. And then here I'm going to just make it up as you go. And okay, I like that one. And I'm going to colour it in. I'm just thinking I might go with a lighter blue, but it will appear darker when you colour it in here. So if you want the true colours to happen, obviously do lighter backgrounds than what these are. There's something so relaxing about colouring in, honestly. Look how nice that colour is on the lighter colour. Okay. And then thinking, what about some colours? This is a nice colour, but maybe I'll take black. Do I want black or maybe grey? Let me see what the grey looks like. Grey's nice too. Do some dots in there. I'm doing this down the side because it's very subtle rather than the black. I think I'll just come over this as well. Oh, I love this one. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. And I put them in there. They don't go in there. Then I'll be looking for them. I don't think I'm going to do any stamping unless I would like, not that one. Where did I put the other one? No. I'm just going to leave that one. So that's that. And then we have this very plain one here. Get rid of that. Maybe I'll put this up sideways across this bit here. And oh, maybe what about one of these nice colours? Do you want to tear it? I think I'll tear it. Put that up there. Okay. And I think we'll do something, well, I'm going to do a scribbly sort of one coming right up. Oops. Okay. See how quick they are. Just scribble along. Don't worry about it. It comes together. If it's a dog's breakfast, well, you can throw it out or cover it. I think I might put a little piece of this one on too. Just there. There. Okay, now I want to colour these in. What colour am I going to do? Pink, purple. No, I don't want to go to... Oh, what about a green? Some sort of green. It's a bit dark, that green. Oh, that's a yellowy colour. I don't think I want this neon colour, but I always want to have a look. No. Oh, sometimes they're hard to open. I like this colour. Okay, this is 48 if you have the oohs. Oh, what's that colour like? No, that's yellow. And of course, it's not on a white background, so it's darker than what it would be normally. So any markers that you have, paints, if you want to use paints, you can use paints. I'm using markers because they're quick. Okay, now we need some little bit of a embellishing. Now I have, no, I don't want, is that bright yellow, that paint? That's pale, that's nice. What will I do with that? I think I'm going to do this down the edge. Oh, I like that, it's very pale. That one, and then I've got this one too. This is like a sand sort of colour. I just do some lines. Oh, I like that one. I like the colours. And then I might just grab you know I like these markings. Okay, cool. So much fun. I hope you have fun doing them. Got this little one here. So using up bits that were left over from the last project. Now I don't want to go too dark because then we want to mark over the top. So that's why I'm not choosing anything that's dark. Put that there. Kind of like a wheat sort of thing. Very messy. And we'll just put a bit of colour in there. Okay, and then down here, So it's very simple. Very simple. And what else do I want to do? This is fairly plain, this one. You could take a little piece of something, like this little scripty piece, and stick it on somewhere. Yeah, why not? And maybe take this in a brown or blue, maybe blue. Try not to make a mess. There we go. There we go. Weird, but fun. Okay. Do we have any more? Got 2 more. 3 more. Got this one. Okay, this one I'm going to go back and do, I might have it that way. No, that way. I'm just going to do some lines on it. Where's the thick one? Thick and thin again, because I liked the way that looked. I mean, it comes out a totally different colour. Okay, and we'll draw okay, and then I'm going to colour that in. I might even just use, was this the colour I just used? I think it was. Maybe with this one, it might look the same. We'll see. No, it's darker, that's good. I'm going to colour it in with this. And then you can come in with gel pens and stuff like that and do, like on a dark colour like this, and do in the vein, you know, in white and stuff like that. I'm just going to keep it simple for the purpose of the video, but the possibilities are endless. So similar to the free motion stitching, as I said, but not stitched. But similar look. Okay, and then I'm going to do the little leaves this colour, I think. Let's see if we'd like to stick. Oh yeah, I like that there. I'm going to stick that down. Hopefully I don't rip it apart, because it's very fragile. So that's what you do with ripped invoices and things. You use bits of them here and there. And I'm going to leave those bits flipping up. I probably should maybe glue them. Put a little bit of glue down so they stay down there. That's what I want to do. And would I like a little piece up here? I would. Okay, now, well, I might have some more of this. Kind of don't, oh, I am going to put, I might put this one shooting up there. Put that there, and I'm going to grab, I don't know if I'll be able to see this, but we'll try. Very pale, that's cool. I like the paleness of that. I'm going to colour that in. I'm just making it up. Okay. And grab my pen, and this one I'm going to do a scribbly leaf. I want a really pale colour. That's this one. Okay, so that's that. And then what am I going to put in? I might put a darker one. Not that colour. It's not dark enough. Okay, I still feel like it needs something else. Oh, I know, it needs some markings. We'll do some markings. I think we'll just do I like this colour combination. Do I want anything else? Do I want like some dots there? Or I don't think so. Do I want dots along there? I don't think so. I'm going to stamp. I'll stamp this one, and I think I might like to use, no, I think I'll use this stone grey. I'm just going to stamp that little empty space up there. You could add a little Tracy label if you want to, but I'm just going to leave my options open. I also have this little stamped piece of paper that, oh, I like that. See, leave your options open. And I like the red clashing with the pink. So you can come on and collage a little bit afterwards, and I love that. Now this is like one of my favorites. And then this one here, oh, I know, we haven't done any of these types. These take a little bit longer to do. These are really pretty embroidered, these types. Maybe we'll put a leaf up there. And one here. Okay. So here I thought I might just come, as I was doing it, I thought I might just come over it with one over the dots. This will totally cover them up, but that's okay. And we'll do the green here. I might just go like this. Let's see what this looks like. Instead of colouring it right in. No. Okay, and then we need to do some sort of marking on here, and I'm thinking what colour? Not that colour. Nope. Oh. Down the side. I'm actually thinking I would prefer my leaf coloured in. Still need something else. I need little pieces of this up there. And then I wanted to see just a sec, where did I put them? I'm thinking maybe a little piece of this. That one's a bit wide. I know I have another, maybe a narrower bit of that sort of colour. Not blue. Ah, surprise, surprise. I normally like using blue. None of those. Maybe that one. Too much. Oh, I don't mind that one. I think I looked at that one. Now they're not transparent, those ones, but they don't have to be transparent. I'm trying to find the one that I'm sure, unless I used it all, because it was like one of my favorites, that brown, this brown here. Oh, let's just keep that one out. I think I've used it. Oh, there it is. I knew I had a thinner piece, but I have already used some of that. Okay, let's audition. Auditioning is fun. Maybe not for you, but it is for me. Okay, you will hop out of my way. That one? No. Okay, I think I like this. Could I get a little piece of that on there? That one, or no? So maybe not those. I was thinking maybe, I didn't mind the bright one. I'll keep that one out. And I didn't mind that one. I think I'll do this one. I'm going to tear it. Can I tear it? Yes. Okay. Peel off the sticky. It's got double-sided tape on it. I'm going to stick it on like that. There. So bits of it are transparent and bits of it aren't. So I've stuck that on there, but I was thinking I might put a little piece of this down here. I look like I'm bleeding it. I'm not. It's just the pen, the marker. Oh my wordy lordy, I can't. There we go, got it. There. Yeah, I think I'll put it there because I've got the other one up there. There we go. Okay, so now I just want to show you those away. So we've done quite a lot. That's one of my favorites. I like that one too. I think I'm going to put a little piece of that. So you can come back and add more if you feel like it just needs another, another element. There. Yep. And then there's this one. I'm now wanting to add washi to them all. This one, I actually like that one. It's a bit wild. That one's very plain. That one might need something. Let's have a look. Something like this. And you can tear these just like you can tear your washi. I'm going to stick that there. And it sticks really, really well. It really does. And I could stick this one if I can peel it off. I think I'm holding on to it. There we go. And I'll stick that one there. How about that? Okay, and do I need anything? I love that one too. I'm just wondering if it needs maybe a thin piece of something. I don't want this. This is what I want. I love these that way. These markings like these. These are one of my favorites. That, and I could have a little teeny tiny piece down here. You can see how quickly you can use these things up. And they have that sort of painterly look about them, which I really like. There we go. That just makes it. There we go. I'm very happy now. So let's move everything out of the way. Now I'm going to make a couple. I'm going to make a couple into tags. I'm just going to grab some. I think I might keep it simple and just glue them to the tea dyed paper. I pulled a few sheets out so that I've got them there ready to go. And then I just wanted to show you how I was going to finish them up. I think I might make all of these into tags. But as I said, you could do... Look what I've done. Let's hope I can fix that problem. I'll do it on that side. Silly me. I've got sticky paper. If I do it with some determination, I'll get it off faster. I always just run my card over the tea dyed paper because it crinkles. I want to flatten it out. I want to see that one done. So I can actually put these along here. That one will fit there. So you can get quite a lot onto this. And I better change my page, hadn't I? So do some very vigorous gluing. I just leave a little gap between them so that way I can see where to cut them. I actually really like that one. It's kind of, I didn't like it when I did it. I'll just flip it over now and run my card. One there. Maybe we'll do some of these little ones. Which is the longest? That one there. I've got glue all over me. So what I might do, I'm going to glue all of these to a backing. So what I might do is just pause the video and just glue them. I'm only gluing them to tea-dyed paper, so you're not missing out on anything. And then I will come back with them cut out and we'll finish it off. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. I've glued them all to the tea-dyed paper, and I haven't cut the tea-dyed paper flush to all of the edges of them. Sometimes I've let it overhang, and I'm going to snip off my corners here, just at the bottom of each one. I was feeling like this one, as I was looking at it, might need, no, I don't really have a lot of space for anything else really. So no, I won't put anything else. So just snipping off the bottom. I did feel like this one did need for me to just go around these leaves with the marker, with the biro, the big pen, so that you could just see the outline, because I did it with the dark blue and you couldn't see, and I liked seeing the biro because the biro kind of reminds me a bit of stitching. So I'm just going to go over, and I like that better. I mean, I did like this one, but I like it better now. That's that one. I want to make sure I put them up the right way. I don't know how long this video is, but it doesn't matter. It is what it is. I love those colours. And I really like this one now. I didn't like it as much when I did it, but I really like it with the bits of washi, and I like the red and the clashy pink. This one I felt like I did need to add maybe just a little piece of something there. I could do that colour or that colour, and I think I prefer that colour. So I'll just tear a piece off from here. So if you want to add something, just always go and add it, because it'll make you happy. And I'm going to fold that around there. Yes, that makes me happy. And then snip, snip. Oh, I need to snip a bit more off that one. And you could snip the top ones off as well. I might come back and do that. Love that one. I think it's, you know, like when you get the color combination that you like, then makes you like it regardless of what you do. Okay, so now I need this, and I wanted to put eyelets in them, but I won't put, obviously I won't put all the eyelets on all of them now with you guys. I'm just going to eyeball where the center is. Okay, did I do the right one? Yes. And then what color will I put in? I'm running out of eyelets. I need to buy some more. I mean, of the colors that I like using. And that's not exactly in the center. And then I'm just going to put my eyelet in there. I'm just going to finish off one and show you. Then I'll go ahead and finish them all off. And then there'll be photographs at the end. Oh, I don't know what type of eyelet that was. That was a bodgy one. It was really tough. Okay, so that's that. And then I wanted to just put in, or you could put in some, what's it called? Some baker's twine would be nice in there. I just wanted to see if I had a little scrap of fabric. I don't know if I've got my scrappy bit. Oh, what about this piece of sari? This will be perfect. So a piece of sari, a piece of, or that little piece of trim. Anything, any sort of, I was thinking any sort of textile-y thing. So baker's twine, sari. I just got a little piece of sari. But I do need to be able to, probably need to tie it, don't I? So maybe I won't cut it yet. Or I could stitch across it. Now this eyelet was not a good one. Look at that. Maybe if you just take your sari and tie it. I'm just going to tie it like that. Cute. That's that one. Or do one more. Let's do this one. Need my big one. This one I might be able to loop through it. Oh, I didn't put my eyelid in. Ding dong. I can put a pink one in here. These ones work well. These are the good ones. There we go. You don't have to put an eyelet. You could put a hole reinforcer. We could do that. That's the easiest way to do it, like that. And we'll do one more. Maybe we'll do this one with a hole reinforcer. I'm just digging it around just to make sure it cuts. I've got some here that I put some markings on. Oh, didn't separate. There we go. Oh, it's very sticky. So you can put a little hole reinforcer there, and you could put one on the reverse side to make sure it's even stronger. And then put some trim through there. I like it with the hole reinforcers too, so I might do a few of those. So you get the gist. Or otherwise they can simply be pockets and things like that as well. Or you could do a big one, and it could be like a cover for a notebook or something like that. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So there we go. So on the blue ones, I think I'll put these. I need to find some of these circles that are more papery. So these are a bit shiny. And yeah, the colour that I put on them didn't really, took a while. They took a while to dry. Okay, so there you go. I'll stop here and I'll put a photograph at the end. I've got to go and get my baker's twine, and maybe some string would be nice too. And I thought like ripped cotton or linen, thin strips as well. So I'll finish them off and then I'll put a photograph at the end of the video. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just a bit of fun, because we like doing fun things. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.